Callum Simpson and his team with him. We're going to open it up for questions, but first I'll go to Callum quickly. Just a couple. Another win. First title defense now of the British and Commonwealth titles. You already had the WBA before. Just kind of review the night from your perspective. How do you feel?
I feel great, mate. I feel great. You know, not only defending my WBA, British and Commonwealth, but also picking up the WBO Intercontinental as well, which Steed had on the line. So yeah, been a great night, a short night as well, and I've only been here about 2 hours since already. But yeah, no, I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it like I always do. You know, I think a lot of fighters get to fight night and they rush everything and they're kind of tense, nervous, and they don't enjoy it. But I always make sure I enjoy every moment. You know, life's too short. Enjoy the press conference, the weigh-in, and fight night especially.
Absolutely, and it's hard to tell your story without also talking about all the fans that travel for you, all the Yorkshire people that came, all the Barnsley people that came, even now your new fans in Sheffield also. That support staff, you know, we've seen a lot of boxers, not just with Boxer, but obviously boxers all over the country that have been able to build that local support. How does that help you in nights like tonight when you're on the road, kind of? I mean, Sheffield's kind of on the road, but you have those fans behind you.
It's not that it helps me on nights like this, it makes nights like this. If I didn't have that support, that fan base, people coming to watch me, these nights wouldn't happen. I'd be on the bottom of the undercard on one of these boxing shows. But yeah, like I said, I'm fortunate and grateful that I've got immense support both from Barnsley, Yorkshire, that make nights like this possible.
Absolutely. I'm going to go to Kevin Murray, his manager here. Kevin, Callum, leading up to this fight, was talking about how, you know, Boxer wanted to take maybe a simpler fight or maybe more straightforward fight, but he really wanted more competition. He wanted to get in there and defend his belts against really top quality people like Steed. Is it hard to almost kind of pull the reins back a little bit and not just let him jump into anything that he wants?
Yeah, it's a conversation I had with Callum. I must admit, a few months ago, I did say to Callum, I think we should take an easier fight. I don't know how he's done what he's done, to be honest. He's inspirational, but I did say to him, we should take an easy fight. He said, Kev, don't you dare. And he meant it. Don't you dare. It's Steed Woodall. That's one fight. And he's unbelievable. He's inspirational. How he deals with things, how he's dealt with everything building up to this. He's a very, very, very special boy from a very, very special family.
Now, looking forward, Callum, you were asked it in the ring, but always with boxing, the next question is what is next? Obviously, hopefully, maybe a nice little break for you, maybe a couple nights off. At that point, then, what do you want to do next? Where do you want to go next in your career?
Coming back to Oakwell, like so, we had a little warm up with the 7,000. Summer, we're going back, we're using the full stadium.
Is there an opponent, perhaps, that you want or are looking at?
Anyone, you know, speak to Kevin, speak to Benchton, see what they want, but I've heard Liam Cameron's name mentioned a few times, you know. There's a fight that he's trying to get, which don't like it's going to happen, so let's have Barnsley versus Sheffield, why not? That'll sell out Oakwell straight away. It's a massive fight, he can bring his Sheffield support, obviously everyone knows I'm going to bring the Barnsley support, and what an event that'll be. You know, everyone needs a dance partner, and yeah, I think Liam Cameron could be the one.
Fantastic. Let's open it up. Questions? I think we have a couple mics floating around. Don't be shy, people.
Put your hand up if you've got a question. So in the last fight, you was looking for that right uppercut. This time you found that right uppercut. I love the setup as well. I saw you was dummying with the shoulder movements and then pushing him back and then finding the right hand to get him onto the ropes and then look for that right uppercut. Was that part of the plan?
Yeah, look, it's like, yeah, I set it up like that. No, yeah, the plan was just to kind of, I think the last fight was a show that I was a bit eager, rushing a little bit, but this time was about trying to keep distance a little bit, box a little bit, keep him on the jab, and but yeah, caught with that uppercut, great shot, caught with the right hand, caught with the left hook, caught with quite a few shots to be honest, but yeah, there were a few things that worked on that I did well, something I didn't do quite as well, but the slip left uppercut, something we working on again for Steed, you know, head off the line, and yeah, something that we worked on for this, and I caught him with it, and I caught him well, and I thought, let's keep throwing that.
It was sweet. Any other questions?
Woodall was meant to be a tough opponent, but you made it look easy. Did you think it was going to be that easy, Callum?
Woodall was a tough opponent. It was, and the toughest domestically, I believe. You know, he just knocked out the former IBO, Commonwealth, European, British champion Leron Richards, who were undefeated, who'd been in some big fights himself. But yeah, I expected it to go longer. I thought I would stop him late. I thought I'd wear him down. You know, I've had a great camp and I've, you know, worked on a lot. And obviously with Chelly, I couldn't. It started so good against Chelly. It started to land clean shots on Chelly, but even though I think Steed Woodall's better than Chelly, he's easier to hit as well because his game. And yeah, and I know that I've got power, and again I proved it again tonight.
Callum, how you doing?
Good, thanks.
Okay,
How are you?
I'm good, okay, thank you. Listen, when the first bell went, what weakness did you see inside that ring where you saw him, where you could expose him on the weakness?
I think it was just not when the first bell went, but I think it was quite easy to catch. To be honest, quite easy to hit. It was just about me trying to stay relaxed. You know, tried quick jabs to the body, jabs to the head, see what jab we're going to work. Up jab, straight jab, where to keep my weight, and yeah, caught it. I think we were quite easy to catch. Clean straight away, and literally 30 seconds in, I seen his face like reddening up straight away, and yeah.
I see you stabbing to the body as well.
Yeah.
So that was open for you as well. You see, like
It did well. I threw one to the body, it didn't come out quick enough, and he caught me a good right hand over the top. So I was then trying to fade to the body, good to the head. But yeah, just trying to work on that.
Congratulations, first, Callum.
Thank you.
When I interviewed Steve, he said that your eagerness would be the downfall for your fight. Do you think overall, obviously the fact that you were on the front foot so much and you were eager to get him gone as quick as possible inevitably won you the fight?
Yeah, that's actually one of the tactics that we knew he would have. You know, my coach Mark Hurley, we've been sitting down for a while, and the top of the tactics that we thought he'd have was try and work off my gameness and my eagerness. And then I actually saw him interview. I sent it to Mark yesterday. I was like, "You're right, Mark. That's what he said he's going to do." And yeah, I don't think I was too eager today. You know, we tried to keep it on the jab a bit more, keep it a bit long on the back foot a little bit. But obviously, everyone knows my style. I'm a high pressure fighter. I love to go on the front foot, and you know, I got him. And I know I can take a shot as well. So whenever he caught me, I knew that try and defend as I was moving in. And yeah, just we're catching him clean. So I know I've got a good chin as well. So I'm catching him, and that's it. That's what got the finish.
Well, you said tonight was going to be a special fight regardless.
Yeah.
To do it in the fashion that you've done, how proud are you of yourself for getting through and putting on a performance like that, and obviously making Lily proud?
Yeah, I don't feel I need to be proud of myself because I know what I can do. What I expect it anyway. So I expected not to finish him so early, but I expected to win. I expected to probably stop him late, but I'm not particularly proud of myself. I'm just because I know what I'm about. I know what I can do, and I wanted to fighting tonight against Steed. It were just to prove to myself what kind of person that I am. That I am mentally strong, and that just trying to prove to myself the kind of character that I am.
Thank you.
Yes.
Mark, Callum's obviously had a lot to deal with over the last few months, but you've been responsible for putting the training camp together, getting him through it. Just talk about what type of character he's been, the strength he's shown, and what it's been like getting him ready for this. I know you don't like talking, but...
Well, anybody who knows Callum knows he's quite a remarkable young man. And obviously with tragedy what had gone on, it's already been mentioned that it was an option was to take a steadier fight, but and Callum wouldn't have it. And so initially I had to gauge whether, you know, end of the day I'm going to call it, whether. But me and Callum spoke about it and we agreed to like, well, we'll see how we go. And if I feel we have to call it as we start going forward, then I will call it. Callum agreed with that. But like I say, he's quite a remarkable young man, and it soon became apparent that, if anything, it just gave him that, you know, not right word to say, a bit of extra drive, but it was right course to take to carry on with his fight, a fight of this magnitude as well, because we had a lot of respect for Steed. We know he was coming to you know, put it all on Callum, and he believed in himself, and he had the momentum going off the last fight, so it all fell into place for us. Yeah.
Oh, we got time for a couple more, maybe one or two. Everyone raise their hand. Bueller.
It's like when you're at school, do you do like get someone to come and do a presentation?
All right,
You ask
Callum.
the
Well, I'll let
questions
you.
after
I'll
all
let
the
you
questions.
close it, Callum. A statement or a message for all the other super middleweights in this country, or people that want a piece of Callum Simpson.
Anybody that wants a piece can get a piece. You know, I want to. For me, again, I believe that I took the hardest fight in Steed Woodall to prove what character I am, what I'm about. You know, I believe that I'm above British level, but I believe that Steed is as well. And I think he proved that by beating Ron Richards. And yeah, I just want to keep on pushing on, bigger nights, challenging myself. And yeah, I'll be coming to Oakwell in summer. And yeah, another special night, another magical night. And yeah, long may it continue.
Absolutely. Thank you all. One more round of applause for Callum Simpson and still.